Hello, my name is Amy from Korean Things.
Hey, I'm Sam.
Today I'll be teaching 5 Korean consonants, and these one have very unique sounds, and we call them twin consonants. The reason why I told you that these consonants have very interesting pronunciation is that English alphabets don't have this kind of sounds. But if you ever learned Spanish before, then these kind of sounds will be very familiar to you because some Spanish words use this kind of sound. The first twin consonant we'll be looking at is 쌍기역. So 쌍 means two, pairs, and twins. And we can make 쌍기역 by doubling basic consonant 기역. That's why we call it 쌍기역. This is 쌍기역. There is a very big difference between 기역 and 쌍기역, and then we're gonna compare this difference by taking an example. In English, you will say chewing gum, gum with 기역 sound, but we say gum. We say gum with by using 쌍기역 sound. In Korean, 있어 means do you have, right? So do you have gum? 껌 있어?
껌 없어.
껌 있어? 껌 없어. So 껌 있어, I have chewing gum. 껌 없어 means I don't have any chewing gum. So we call it gum, not gum. The next consonant we'll be learning is 쌍디귿. And 디귿, you've already learned in my previous alphabet video. 디귿 has 디귿 sound, 디귿 D sound, but 쌍디귿 has D sound. So there is a little tension on this character, 쌍디귿. And I've been thinking about the very useful example to explain 쌍디귿. In English, you have TH sound, right? Yes. But TH has two different sounds, like the for mother or father, the sound. But also it has the sound. So do you have any words using the sound in English? So,
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. For example, thank you has a th sound. It is very similar to 쌍디귿 sound. And also the number 3. You use th sound, but it is very similar to 쌍디귿 sound as well. So 3. This is th, and the is 쌍디귿 sound. And then let's see how 쌍비읍 is pronounced. You've already learned 비읍, how it is pronounced. 비읍 has B sound, but when you double it, then it is B sound. So this is 쌍비읍 sound. And I failed to find the exact one in English, but in French, little, petit. In French, there is a word petit, which means little. And p is 쌍비읍 sound. Or when you have a feast or big meal with your family members or friends, then before you start your meal, you say bon appetit. Bon appetit. Then P doesn't have a P sound. Instead, P has more like P sound. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
P sound. It is 쌍비읍 sound. And the next consonant is 쌍시옷. Luckily, S has a very similar sound to 쌍시옷 because S has S sound and it is S sound. So can you think of any words starting with S sound, strong S sound? 어떤 거? Sound. When you write the pronunciation sound in Korean, then first letter sa would be like this. Sa sound, 쌍시옷 sound. And do you have another one? Soul. When you write down soul in Korean, then soul uses 쌍시옷. 쌍시옷. Because it has strong s sound. To remind you, it is very different from 시옷 because 시옷 has S sound, but it's very soft one, like s. For example, sky. Sky uses S, but it's not very strong S sound, right? So sky is more like just 시옷 sound. And the last consonant we'll be learning is 쌍지읒.
지읒.
쌍지읒. Just 지읒 itself has J sound. But if you double it, then it sounds like
쭈.
쯔.
쭈.
Do you think of any word starting with 쯔 sound? 쯔?
짹짹짹.
This is the sound of bird chirping. But any other example? Have you heard 짱?
짱.
짱 is a Korean term. And it means cool, great, something like that. But it was very popular term when I was little, but I don't see many people use this term anymore. So if you see someone uses 짱,
너 짱이야.
너 짱이야, 짱. If you see someone uses like this, then he or she would be around my age, probably. So this is kind of old term, but it means cool, 짱. And it has 쌍지읒 sound.
Everybody 짱.
짱. You are 짱. So far, we learned 3 different kinds of consonants, like just basic consonants. 기역, 디귿,
비읍.
비읍, 시옷, 지읒. And twin consonants. 쌍기역, 쌍디귿, 쌍비읍, 쌍시읒, 쌍지읒. And aspirated consonants, like 키역,
키역.
티읒, 피읒,
피읍.
치읒,
치읒.
히읗.
히읗.
So we're going to pronounce for you guys, and you can see the difference among these 3 different consonants. So can you read it for them, please?
가. 카. 까.
다시 one more.
가. 카. 까.
가, 카, 까. And second,
다. 타. 따.
다, 타, 따.
다. 타. 따.
And the third one,
자. 차. 짜.
자, 차, 짜.
자. 차. 짜.
The next one,
파. 파. 빠.
파, 파, 빠.
파. 파. 빠.
The last one,
사. 싸.
사, 싸.
사. 싸.
Yeah, this is the difference. So you practice yourself and then get used to the difference of the sound. This is for today, and then we'll be showing more consonants and vowels next video. And please don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!